Hi, G. Murray Thomas here again, reading an excerpt from my book, Living the Sundown. This is going to be a very short excerpt, and then I'm going to attempt to discuss it as it relates to other caregivers. So here we go. I have to say something about sibling rivalry, or, in this case, the total lack of it. My brother, sister, and I got along amazingly well throughout the entire process, caring for our parents, handling their deaths, settling their estate. Virtually no disagreements about any of it. Of course, this is how it should be. But from conversations with friends and others about their experiences, it seems to be a very rare. They all seem to have big fights about these issues, or in many cases refusal to deal with them at all. So I have to consider myself lucky. They say everyone's family looks normal from the inside. That was certainly true for me. Only now, as my family starts to fade into the past, do I see just how amazing they were. I think seems to be a very serious problem with a number of people who are tasked with caregiving, especially for other family members, that they often feel abandoned by their fellow family members. And many times it's not they are abandoned. Once they have adopted the role of caregiver, other family members seem to think that it's okay to not have to do anything. I have to wonder why this is. Is it pure selfishness? Are other family members scared of the responsibility? Do they see how hard it is and think I could never do that? I mean, in my case, both my brother and my sister at various times did tell me they didn't think they could have been the one to live with my parents and handle the day-to-day messes. There was some division of labor in the end. My sister was the executor for their will, something I could not have done. She's much better with financial matters than I am. I'm more the patient one who could put up with the challenges. And I don't know whether there's any advice I can offer people who are having trouble with this, other than, I don't know, get yourself a different family. No, of course I'm joking there. One thing that does occur to me is that a lot of times, especially if you're caring for your parents, your entire experience is colored by your previous relationship with them. And at times, and this was true for me, even though I had a great relationship with my parents, you have to understand that aging and especially dementia changes people, changes them drastically sometimes. And the people that you will be caring for are not the people you grew up with. And you have to get to know them brand new, get to know them anew. And along the way, any feelings you have towards the people they were, you have to kind of leave those behind too and enter it fresh. Enter it as if you were a hired caregiver who had no relationship with these people at all. Now, obviously, this is very difficult to do. In fact, to totally do it, it's impossible. But if you can adopt that attitude, that these are different people and they're not going to treat you the same, and you essentially can't treat them the same, that will help ease through the struggles. And I'm not sure how that applies to brothers and sisters and wives or whoever is not helping you, but just the notion that you're entering into new territory and you have to change yourself sometimes within it to deal with that.